It's time for Bear River High School Sports, a presentation of 104.9 The Ranch and CashValleyDaily.com. Brought to you by Bob's Body Shop, Central Milling, Golden Spike Electric, Greer's Hardware, Gem Electric, Kent's Market, Mike Knorr Plumbing, Post Cereal Brands, Riverside Corner, Rudd Funeral Home, Cache Valley Daily, Castelite, Adams Wealth Advisors, Frank May Skidoo, and Hanson Motors. Now, it's time for the Bear River Bears on 104.9 The Ranch.
Welcome, Bears fans, inside Memorial Gymnasium tonight as Bear River kicks off their home. Well, their season's underway, Josh. They've played 3 games already, but tonight is the official home opener for the Bears for the 24-25 season, and it's a big one. It's Bear River against Box Elder. Big rivalry game tonight as the Bears look to pick up their first win of the season. Box Elder as well, winless so far in their only 2 games. So welcome in another season of basketball. I'm Trent Carter. I'll have the play-by-play call, and joining me for the best analysis around, Josh Tyre. Josh, welcome to the broadcast.
Oh, it's good to be here, Trent. I love basketball season. This is my favorite time of the year, and ready for an exciting season of Bear River basketball.
Kent's Market sponsors tonight's pregame show. We appreciate Kent's Market and all their support over the years of Bear River athletics. A little interesting take this year, Josh, for Bear River basketball. We've had so much continuity over the last 3 years with really 2-3 guys that have been starting since sophomores. A really experienced team last year that we could probably both agree underperformed a little bit based on our expectations, and it's a fresh start now. A lot of new faces. Really the only consistent from last year that played consistent minutes is Kaser Thurgood and Cash Avery a little bit, not a ton. So we're going to have a chance to look at a completely different squad. What are your expectations for this team early? I mean, we played 3 losses down south, but what are your expectations?
Yeah, I think it's something completely new as you're looking at it with this team. You know, we talked about it last year. They really had 7 players last year that had kind of played together for 3 years, 2-3 years going forward. And this year you're really only putting 2 guys in there. I looked at some stats. Last year, Bear River scored 1,395 points as a team last year. Only 177 points are returning for this year. So that's only 12% of your entire scoring production is returning. So you've got to find somebody that can also put the ball in the hole. Kaser Thurgood has looked great so far through 3 games. And I think what you saw through those first 3 games is the Bears kind of trying to find that identity a little bit, find who that second and third scorer are going to be for them as they get settled into this season.
So just to briefly wrap up what happened, Bear River went down, I think they called it the north-south battle, and this year it was down south. So Bear River spent the last week down in St. George. They played 3 games. The first one was against Desert Hills, which they lost by 2, 52-50. Then they lost to Mountain Ridge, 55-47. And then they upped the scoring against Pineview, but couldn't hold them down, lost 75-68. I didn't see any of those games, Josh, but this early in the season, 3 road games to start down south. I don't know that you put a lot of stock into that other than we've got some games under our belt. Now we got the home opener of Box Elder. It's time to start playing.
Yeah, for sure. I actually think you probably take a little bit and maybe give a little bit of an uptick to Bear River for that performance, because it always seems like the teams down south, you know, your Desert Hills, your Pine Views, Dixies, those guys always seem to put together really good basketball teams. That's a very competitive region down there. So to go down there and you end up only losing by 2 to Desert Hills, and even the Mountain Ridge game and the Pineview game, it wasn't like they were blowouts. They were competitive games. The Pineview game, the Bears kind of let that one slip away a little bit at the end, kind of let them go on an 11-0 run there to get away with that win. But I definitely look at those 3 games, and there's nothing that I see there that tells me that teams are going to run away from Bear River. In fact, I think you got a very good team in Bear River. Maybe a team that could shock people a little bit more than what the team last year did. And
the one thing I'm really going to be looking for, Josh, is scoring. We've discussed in depth the struggle it's been for Bear River to put enough points on the board over the last 2-3 seasons, and it's been a consistent story. I'm looking for this Bears team to get out and run, be aggressive in transition, and try and get some points on the board. I think with Thurgood and Cash Avery, you do have 2 guys that can score it, 2 guys that can make buckets in transition. Find a way to get some early offense, and I think they did that down south. They had a few first quarters down there that were in that 14 to 20 point range, which we're not used to seeing. We're used to that 8-point quarter that's been burdening us throughout the last couple seasons. Just some early stats on the season, just 3 games in. Leading scorer for Bear River, as you mentioned, Josh, is Kaser Thurgood. He's averaging 16 points a game through those 3 contests, and Cash Avery 14. And then after that, you got a few guys hanging around that 8 and 7 point range. So we'll see if Cash Avery and Kaser Thurgood are going to be the scoring options for Bear River this season. And then there's Tyden Jones. He's all-state football player, and you never know how that's going to translate onto the floor. But I look out there, and you got to find a way to at least get him involved, as big as he is.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think they did that against the Pineview, or at least in the last game against Pineview. He ended up with 13 points. But I think you're dead on, Trent. I'm going to just touch on it again. I think for this team to be successful, it's got to be an up-tempo. It's got to be quick. It's got to be an outlet pass. Everybody breaks, goes to the basket, and you're trying to score in transition. Because Tyden Jones is going to be your biggest guy on the floor. That's just who he is. But he can run. We saw him in football, and
yeah,
you don't want to get in his way. So I think it's imperative that they get out and they play in transition. If they do that and they use their speed and their athleticism, I think they've got a great chance. If they get in battles with teams where they try to be physical, I think that's where Bear River's going to struggle, because they're not a very big team, height-wise or strength-wise, outside of Tyden Jones.
So it's Bear River and Box Elder tonight, the home opener for the Bears. Both teams looking for their first win. Box Elder lost on the road at Payson 69-42, and then they lost at home against Logan 75-69. We are going to take a short break as they have the national anthems, and then we'll be back for starting lineup, and we'll have tip-off between the Bears and the Bees on 104.9 The Ranch.
68, 3 generations deep, sharing our passion for the great outdoors. Swing by and let's chat snow, share stories, and find the perfect Skidoo for you. Visit frankmayskidoo.com for a slice of our history.
Hanson Motor Company isn't just another dealership. We're your friends and your neighbors. We grew up here.
At Hanson Motors, you're not just a customer or family. We're here for the long haul because we're in this together. Hanson Motors, local, loyal, and proud to serve our community.
We need to have a conversation.
End-of-life planning is no one's favorite discussion, but the relief of having everything in place when the hour of need arrives is a gift. Plan ahead.
Joan and Josh Rudd of Rudd Funeral Home will pay attention to the details to make your service a great one. Online at ruddfuneralhome.com.
Need
tires? K&N Automotive has the winter tires you need to stay safe on icy roads. Help you choose the right set and ensure expertly installed with tire pressure check and control during the harshest. Don't let winter catch you hard. Visit an automotive in Tremont.
Hanson Motors has won gold 3 years in a row in the Best of Northern Utah contest. For 72 years, Hanson Motors has been your trusted Chevrolet, GMC, and Cadillac dealer. Your gold standard in Northern Utah. Hanson Motors in Brigham
City. Welcome back, Bears fans. Memorial Gymnasium tonight for the home opener for Bear River High School boys basketball. As we've mentioned, they've played 3 road games thus far down in St. George, lost all 3. Now we're going to get the starting lineups for both teams. Starting for Box Elder, Wearing number 0, McKay Deem, a sophomore. Number 12, Grant Whitman, the senior. Number 13, Crew Peterson, a sophomore. And number 14, Ryan Jensen, another sophomore. And rounding out the starting 5, their leading scorer, Carter Buchanan, the senior. He, in their last game, led them in scoring with 16 points. Ryan Jensen also scores it pretty well. He put up 14 in their last game against Logan. And Mason Jepson, who comes off the bench for Box Elder, scored 20 in their last game at home against Logan. Starting for Bear River, wearing number 1, is Kaser Thurgood. He threw in 14 points in their last game down south at Pineview. Wearing number 2, senior, 6'1", Cash Avery. He threw in 18 points down at Pineview in that final game of the 3-game roadie. And again, as Josh and I mentioned, it'll be Kaser Thurgood and Cash Avery to hopefully leave the offensive charge for the Bears this year. Joining them in the backcourt is number 5, senior Bridger Adams at 5'10". Starting with him on the guard line, number 12 is Beckham Reese, a junior at 6'1". And then starting at center for the Bears, number 15, as we mentioned earlier, that's Tyden Jones, 6'3", senior. He threw in 14 points, as Josh mentioned, at Pineview. And it was 18 from Cash and 14 from Thurgood that led the Bears in scoring down there. So we're ready to roll. Student section's pumped up. It's Box Elder. And Josh, this is a Box Elder team. They're pretty young as well. But Carter Buchanan, kid that can put the ball in the basket, I think I remember that from last year. This was a team that could score, and he'll be one they'll have to try and hold down.
Yeah, this is a Box Elder team that's going to live and die by the three-point line through 2 games. The first game, which was a loss, they only hit 6 3-pointers, but then against Logan, in which was a very, very high-scoring game, and against the Logan team, who we know is very good, they hit 13 3-pointers and only ended up losing by 3 in a 69-75 game. So a 3-point shooting team. Watch for them to heave the 3 ball up.
Tyden Jones controls the tip. He taps back to Adams. He'll bring it front court. Kaser comes to get it up top. Swing it over to Cash Avery on the right wing. Now we'll go over to the left side. It's Beckham Reese. They try to screen for Avery down low. Now Thurgood gets it in the post. Kicks back to Reese on the layup. Nice cut from Beckham Reese, and he's fouled on the way up. He'll be shooting 2. Good set from the Bears right out of the gate. We'll notice one change here in the gymnasium, Josh. Fancy new scoreboard over there. All sorts of details and graphics.
Yeah, we spent all our NIL money on that.
Reese makes the first free throw. Second one is up, and that's good. Bear River takes an early 2-0 lead. Peterson front court, he'll throw over to the left wing. Now back up top, almost taken away by Reese, but handled by Buchanan. Now he'll hand up top to Deem. Swing it back over on the right wing to Peterson. He goes left, now drives right. It's cut off. Skip pass over in the corner, no one's there. Intended for McKay Deem, and that's out of bounds.
Good pressure defense here from the Bears to start out.
Yeah, Bears really being aggressive, getting right up on them. So it's Thurgood front court for Bear River. Now they'll go into the high post to Tyden Jones. He'll hand back to Kaser. Strong drive down the right side. Defender fell down, and he'll score. Easiest 2 he'll get all season. Bears up 4-0. Kaser picks up Peterson at half court. Now he'll drive down the right baseline, hand back to Jensen. He'll try and drive on Cash Avery, kick it out, fake the 3 in the corner. Euro step into the paint, lost his footing, but they'll say block on the Bear River defender. They'll give it to Cash Avery. Kind of one of those bailouts. I don't think that Euro step was going to get him anywhere, but unfortunately was able to split him.
Yeah, and this is going to be something to watch throughout the game. Trent, as Buchanan steps up the line through the first 3 games. As Buchanan takes his first free throw. Misses it. But through the first 3 games, Bear River's opponents have made more free throws than Bear River has shot through the first 3 games.
Interesting stat. Buchanan for the second free throw. That's up and good. So Box Elder's finally on the board, 4-1. 6:40 to go in the first quarter. We're just underway. Cash Avery on the right side. Swing it over to Bridger Adams up top. He'll fake right, go left. Nowhere to go in the post. Kick back to Beckham Reese. He'll cross over. Step back 3 is up. And a little hard off the back iron. Rebound taken by Crew Peterson. He'll come quickly down the right side. Drive into the paint. Hand back. Right wing. Couple of fakes. Move into the high post. Spin around. Jumper is up short off the front rim, but rebounded by Whitman. They'll kick out and reset. Deem tries to drive, nothing doing. Now they'll swing it over into the left corner. Baseline drive, that's knocked away by Bridger Adams, taken away by Cash Avery. Bears will come quickly to the front court. Cash into the high post, hands back to Reese. They'll let the traffic clear through, hand back to Bridger Adams, and they'll restart. High post, Titan Jones. He'll turn, take the jump shot, just a little strong. Rebound taken by Grant Whitman, the senior. They'll kick it down in the left corner for a wide open 3. That rattles off the rim. Bridger Adams on the strong rebound. Hand over to Reese. Left corner, Cash Avery. He'll get to the elbow. Jump one up from there. No good. Beckham Reese on the rebound. Short on the attempt. It's knocked out of bounds, and they'll say off Reese. Unfortunate there. Beckham had an easy backside putback and just left it a little short. Still 4-1, 5:20 to go, first quarter. Bear River leading. Left wing, Ryan Jensen. He looks down into the post, taken by Whitman. Titan Jones on him. He'll swing it across the floor. Now they'll kick it back to the left side. Here's a drive by Buchanan. Underhand scoops, no good. Good defense by Reese. Thurgood kicks it up the left side to Avery. He'll drive into the paint, kick it over to Titan Jones on the right baseline, and he'll knock down the 10-foot jumper. So that's 2 jumpers, Josh, we've seen Titan take without hesitation.
Yeah, and that's something the Bears are going to need. Not only they're going to need him on the defensive end and inside rebound, but if he can start hitting that little corner, that little 10-foot, 15-foot jump shot, that's going to open up the middle for Kaser Thurgood and Cash Avery to be able to drive the lane.
6-1 as Box Elder calls a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. 4:48 to go in the first quarter. Again, Kent's Market was tonight's pregame show sponsor, named gold and silver medalist in Best of Northern Utah for grocery store, donuts, and catering. Stop in for grocery, health and beauty, fresh meat, and fresh produce. That's Kent's Market. Also special thanks to Adams Wealth Advisors. Expect specific guidance from advisors who adhere to principles of honesty, professionalism, and integrity. Visit them at adamswealthadvisors.com. Box Elder will inbound in the backcourt. Peterson will bring it to the front court over to the right wing to Deem. The Bears come to trap. He has to swing it back out to Jansen Vrains, who has checked in for Box Elder, and it's taken away from him by Thurgood. Everyone's now on the floor. Titan Jones comes in and gives a little shiver to number 35, Jackson Jepson, and they'll get Titan on that foul, I believe. Nope, they give it to Kaser Thurgood, who was down on the floor. So Box Elder will inbound in front of the Bear River student section. They'll lob in, almost taken away again. They'll kick it baseline, now back up top. Drive from Peterson, hands it underneath, and they go up and they're fouled on the way up. That's Jackson Jepson, the sophomore. And he'll be at the line for 2 shots. Beckham Reese picks up the foul on the play. His first. First free throw from Jepson is up and around and out. So 3 team fouls early here for Bearville. We'll see if that becomes an issue. What's the rule again, Josh? After 5, we're shooting?
I don't know. We
change
the rule every year. And when I think I know them, then it's different anyway.
Yeah, it's something. We'll find out. Second free throw is also missed, and rebound taken by number 20, Cody Nelson, who was checked in for Bariver. 6'2" senior. Box Elder will put a little pressure in the backcourt. Bridger Adams will handle. He'll hand over to Kaser Thurgood. Now swing it over to the right side. Cash Avery well outside the three-point line. Now Tyden Jones comes to retrieve. He'll hand over to Cash. Nothing doing. Free throw line over to Bridger Adams. He'll fake the three, drive down the left baseline. He has to spin it back out. Cody Nelson will pull up for three, and he'll knock it down. Beautiful lefty three. That's something, Josh, we saw a little bit. You watched some of the JV last year with Cody Nelson, kid that can score it.
Yeah, for sure, and I think that's something the Bears are going to love to have, a smooth shooting lefty.
So the Bears have a 9-1 lead. Here's a baseline drive on the other end from Box Elder that's knocked out of bounds by the Bears. Gunnar Gunderson is checked in for Box Elder. He'll inbound, kick it over on the left wing. A three is thrown up by Jansen Vrains, and that's no good. Rebound Bariver. Kaser Thurgood. Nelson again for three from the left corner. This one's a little short, and it goes up, and they say it hit the top of the board. Be out of bounds. Love the no hesitation. 9-1 Bears, 3:30 to go in the first quarter.
Kind of got like a little Chris Bosh type looking shot.
Yeah. Gets it up in a hurry. Left wing for Box Elder is Ryan Jensen. He tries to drive. That's knocked away again. The Bears active on defense, getting their hands on a lot of balls. Here's a throw into the paint to Jepson. He'll swing it up with the right hand and score. Jackson Jepson, big-bodied sophomore, gets the
Bridger
bucket.
Adams just a little overmatched on that one.
Adams will come front court. He'll cross over dribble. Hits a baseline pass beautifully, and it goes through the hands of Maverick Sorensen, who wasn't ready for it. And Box Elder goes the other way. They miss the easy fast break layup, and they miss an easy follow. And now Jepson gets it and scores. So Jackson Jepson followed the play up nicely, and he'll get two easy ones. Boy, Maverick Sorensen had an easy baseline layup and just let the ball go right through his hands. Here's a back cut from Cody Nelson off the glass and good. Beautiful dribble at from Bridger Adams, and he hits him on the back cut for a little kiss off the glass, and the Bears up 11-5. Deem up top for Box Elder. He'll go left side. Now he'll throw back up top to Gunderson, who's checked in. He'll swing it over to the right side to Jensen. He'll pull up from three. That's a little long. Rebound by Vrains. Back out again for three is Jensen, and that's no good. Cody Nelson runs it down. They're not blowing the whistle. Nothing like getting your legs taken out. Thurgood on the other end tries to go into the post with a spin move, and he has to throw it back out. Here's Maverick Sorensen. Left-hand dribble all the way to the basket. It's good. And one. He was ready for that one.
He just said, get out of my way, I'm coming through.
Maverick Sorensen, number 24, the 6'1" senior. Good, strong left-handed drive. He'll be at the line for one with Bariver leading 13-5 with just under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. The righty puts it up and splashes it down, and the Bears now lead by 9. Right wing Gunderson. Beckham Reese on him. Gunderson takes a strong drive baseline, throws it cross court, and it's intercepted, but they're going to say he was pushed on the drive in before he threw that little skip pass that was stolen away. Box Elder will have it underneath.
So far tonight, Trent, the fouls called, the ones that I think are blatant fouls. I mean, we're taking guys out of the knees, don't get called, and then little pushes.
Yeah, the little shoves.
Eh.
We're letting them go hard sometimes and not others. Here's a lob into the high post taken by Jepson. Now he'll swing it over to the left side. Here's Anderson, who is checked in. Kason Anderson. He'll throw it over on the left side. It's to Buchanan, and he almost throws it away. Now they end up on the right side with Gunderson. Skips it under to Jepson. He's blocked by Sorensen, and he's off and running the other way. Hands it back to Bridger Adams. Floats it up and in. Great defense leads to easy transition buckets for the Bears, and they're up by 11, 16-5. Anderson on the other side, double team, taken away by Sorensen. Kaser Thurgood, he misses the wide open layup. Maverick Sorensen gets it back, and he's fouled on the way up. Boy, after making that mistake on the back cut that he missed, since then Maverick Sorensen has been everywhere.
Been an absolute monster.
Comes over on the double team to help knock it away, gets the steal, and here we are back to the free throw line. I'm not used to this high-paced play yet with basketball, Josh. I got to get my words flowing.
I like it.
Oh, man. Just under a minute to go now. As Sorensen will be back at the free throw line. Nope, now they say he was fouled on the floor. As Maverick Sorensen will come out.
Great minutes from Maverick Sorensen.
Ty Jones will come back in, and also in is Cutler Christensen, the 6-foot junior. They'll hand into Christensen. Beautiful back handoff to Thurgood, who was the one who inbounded, and he gets an easy 2. Can't forget about the inbound guy. Peterson throws over to the left wing to Gunderson. Up top, Buchanan. They'll throw into the post to Jepson. He's really been the only person to put a ball in the basket. Here's Buchanan on the right wing. Couldn't handle it. They'll swing it around back up top. Crew Peterson handles. He'll get a screen from Jepson. Jepson rolls to the basket. They can't get it to him. Now back up top, Gunderson. He fakes left, goes right, throws back in to Jepson, and he throws this one up, and they say Ty Jones hit him on the way up. Fifth team foul on the Bears, just the first on Ty Jones. Jackson Jepson back to the line. Free throw is no good. So he has, I believe, 4 of their 5 points, and then Buchanan. Did Buchanan make a free throw or miss?
The Jepsons have 4. So you got Max, you got Jackson.
Okay.
Mason and Jackson. So one thing I've noticed, there's a lot of sons on this team.
Yes, there are. Misses the second, rebound by Nelson, and the Bears have 17 seconds here in the first quarter. They'll hold for the last shot. It's Avery up top, out to Ty Jones, left wing Thurgood, gets a screen from Ty. Thurgood throws up the 3, that's missed. Backside rebound, Cash Avery. He'll spin, throw it up, rebound Jones, and he can't get it up before the horn sounds. Bear River wanted a foul on the way up. They don't get it. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter with Bear River, an 18 spot to just 5 for the Bees. We'll take a short break on 104.9 The Ranch.
Political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CashValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CashValleyDaily.com.
Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle. That's simple human sense.
At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, we treat you like a person, not just a policy. Call us today at 695-2300. 695-2300.
Golden Spike Electric is your local source for Generac sales and service. Act now, and for a short time, take advantage of Generac's free 7-year warranty. Online at gsegenerators.com or call 257-3016.
Welcome back inside Memorial Gymnasium as the Bears out to a great start, 18-5 over the Bees. Bob's Body Shop sponsors tonight's Uniform Check, a preferred auto body repair center in Tremont, and they'll take care of all the insurance paperwork for you. Call 257-7825. That's Bob's Body Shop. The uniforms tonight, Bear River's in their home uniforms, trimmed in red with red letters, and Box Elder in their road blacks, trimmed in white and purple. Box Elder will inbound here to start the second quarter. They're going from left to right on the dial. They'll swing it over on the left wing, now into the left corner with Vrains. They'll hand back to Anderson. He tries to throw into Vrains, and that's taken away easily by Ty Jones. Over to Cody Nelson on the left wing. He'll hand back to Cash Avery. Avery looks for a screen from Thurgood. He gets it. Oh, he had Kaser on a good kickback 3. Didn't get it there cleanly. Kaser retrieves it, drives into the post, floated up right-handed. Ooh, just missed it. He's missed a couple easy ones in there. We'll see if he can get settled down. Here's a back cut on the other end, and that's taken away by Christensen for Bear River. And on the outlet pass, it's stolen right back by Mason Jepson. And he is called for a double dribble. A lot of action. Results in no points here to start the second quarter.
One thing I'll say through the first quarter and now just almost a minute of the second quarter, the activeness and the defensive intensity from this Bears team is not something that I've seen. I didn't see it all last year.
Lob on the inbound goes to Nelson, who throws it up and in. We're used to seeing that to Garrick Marble, but instead of a lob, it's just a little throw in, and the lefty throws in another bucket. So Cody Nelson off to a strong start here in the home opener for the Bears. 20-5 Bear River over the crosstown rival Bees. Here's a drive by Buchanan, and he beat Cash Avery, and he'll get the first easy bucket for Box Elder. That's Carter Buchanan, the senior. It was one of the few possessions tonight where Bear River did not look great defensively. Up top, Kaser. Christensen cuts through, gets it, kicks it over to Nelson for another three. This one's short, backside rebound, Ty Jones. He'll save it out to Cash Avery. Avery will just dribble out here on the left wing. Now he'll throw it over to Kaser up top. Ty will come and get it on the left wing. Up top to Christensen. Swing it around to Cash. A little motion offense from the Bears. He'll get to the free throw line, pull up and knock it down from the right elbow. That's Cash Avery. Buchanan quickly the other way down the left side. Spin move into the post. Stop, drop, kick it off the glass and score. Carter Buchanan.
Pretty good move there from Buchanan.
Wow, great move. So he's found a little rhythm here in the second quarter. Bears leading 22-9. Just under 6 minutes to go. They'll kick it over to Cash for the left wing three. That's strong off the back iron. Rebound taken by Tyden Jones. Up top, Kaser. He'll get a screen from Cash. Throw it back to Kaser. Back to Cash Avery. Tyden Jones up top, swing it over to Christensen. Corner three from Thurgood is good. Quick release from Kaser Thurgood. And Bear River up 25-9. Josh, the ball movement seems to just be real crisp.
Yes, crisp, fast.
The defense just can't react in time. Right wing now for Box Elder. Good flash into the post as the ball goes into Jepson, but he can't handle it. Again, active hands from the Bears, and Kaser Thurgood claps in approval as the ball goes off Jepson and out of bounds. Coach Shaw wants to take a timeout. I think this is more or less just for a breather with the activity level.
Absolutely.
So why we have just a minute as the Bears call a 30-second timeout. Special thanks to Castlelite. Whether you're looking for brick for your home, tile for your bathroom remodel, or pavers for a new walkway, think Castlelite. Online at castlelite.com. Central Milling. They produce high-quality flour for home and commercial kitchens. You know them, Josh, as the Ferrari of flour. Central Milling is proud to help bring you this broadcast.
Boom!
Nailed it. Golden Spike Electric, they'll sponsor tonight's halftime show. Be sure to stick around as we talk about the first half. Don't let Mother Nature spoil your night. Get a Generac backup generator installed today. Call Golden Spike Electric at 257-3016. Couldn't ask for a better start for the Bears for the home opener, coming off the three tough losses down south. And what we wanted to see, Josh, is what we're getting. A Bears team that's scoring it well in transition.
Yeah, it's a completely different roster, completely different look, and a completely different offense, in my opinion, from what we saw last year.
Thurgood handles up top, and on the dribble handoff, they're going to call, is that Ty Jones they gave that foul to? Yep, Tyden Jones. They have it as his first foul, but I'm pretty sure that's his second. So up top, Box Elder. Vrains will throw it left side, Buchanan. He'll drive baseline, nothing doing. Throw it back out to Jepson. He has to take a stop in the post and throw it back out. Now they've got him trapped on the left side, and they try and throw it off the Bear River defender, and it's taken by Tyden Jones. Cash Avery, front court. Stutter step into the paint. Good, strong move, and he'll be rewarded with a trip to the free throw line. You know, Cash has the ability, Josh. He's not speedy, but he's
shifty.
Pretty smart. Yeah, good word for it, shifty, and he got himself to the free throw line. First free throw is up and good. kind of good to see Cash make a move like that. He's been known as a shooter, a guy who can score the ball. And to see him be able to make a move and get his own shot is nice. Second free throw is up and good from Cash. Bears lead 27-9. 4:30 to go in the second quarter. Jepson now tries to drive down the right baseline. Nothing doing. He'll hand back. He'll get it back outside the three-point line. He'll drive on Bridger Adams. Nothing doing. They'll kick it over to the left corner for three from Ryan Jensen, and that's missed.
That was a foul.
Cody Nelson tried to go for the rebound. Got hammered, and they'll say the ball went off of Box Elder. So
I thought there for a second when the ref was patting his chest like he was saying, oh, that was my bad. Sorry, I missed it.
Yeah.
Cody, that don't make you feel any better when you're laying on the floor.
No. Bridger Adams front court. He'll throw it over to the right side. Maverick Sorensen has checked back in. Had some great minutes in the first quarter. Bridger gets a screen from Maverick. Now back to Cash Avery. Deep on the right wing. Now he'll drive into the free throw line. Hand back to Beckham Reese, who has checked back in. Ty Jones at the free throw line. He'll jump one up. Just a little strong. Gets his own rebound. Kicks out to Adams. He'll fake right, go left. Pull up for three. Way off to the right side. Rebound Sorensen. Now up top, Cash Avery. He'll pull up for three. That rattles in and out. Battled for, knocked out, taken by Box Elder. They'll throw it over to the left side. Drive in, kick out. Here's an open three from the left wing, and that's knocked down by Ryan Jensen. So finally, outside, really the first open look Box Elder's gotten from out there. 27-12 Bears. 3:18 to go in the second quarter. Cash Avery drives to the free throw line. He'll throw it under to Maverick Sorensen. I think that was a pass. We'll see if they decide to give him two, and they will. One thing I've noticed, Josh, is either Box Elder is really bad at defensive rebounding, or the Bears have been that active on the offensive glass.
I think the Bears have just been that active. They've been that active on all fronts of the game so far, whether it's defensively, whether it's rebounding, passing lanes, closing out on three-point shooters. I mean, just a tremendous job defensively from this team.
Cash misses the first and knocks down the second to increase the Bear lead to 16 at 28-12. Front court, Crew Peterson for Box Elder. He'll throw over to the right wing to Ryan Jensen. He'll try and drive right now. Comes back up top to Mason Jepson. He takes a strong drive into the middle. I did not see that coming. Two-hand flush. Wow. The big guy's got some hops.
Yeah.
He's built like a football player, but he got up in a hurry. So the slam dunk from Jepson, and here's a steal on the other end from Box Elder, and he'll hand back to Mason Jepson. Starting to see why maybe he scored 20 points against Logan in their last game. He'll drive on Ty Jones, kick back. Fake a three is Deem. Now he'll kick it over to Jepson, who just had the slam dunk, and he throws up an air ball.
There's a big difference there. Big difference there, Trent.
Take the drive next time, big guy.
But honestly, you got him, Titan Jones guarding him. It looked like a fullback and a linebacker going at each other out there on the basketball court.
Not too many people look bigger than Ty Jones, and the upper body on Jepson, he is big.
So a key 2 minutes here, you feel kind of...
Cash Avery misses a three in the right corner. Offensive rebound again. Maverick Sorensen kick it over to Thurgood. He'll take the three, and that's good.
And I was just going to say, Trent, you kind of feel like momentum has kind of started to shift. Box Elder's kind of starting to pick it up a little bit. So these next 2 minutes, I think, are real important for the Bears to kind of put the throttle back down, maybe score another, go on a 6-0 run here.
So the lead was down to 8. Now it's back up to 11 after the Thurgood three. Box Elder on the other end. Right wing is Crew Peterson. He'll drive into the paint, nothing doing. Now throw it over to Jepson. He'll fake on Ty Jones, nothing doing. Kick it back out on the right wing to Peterson, and he'll back out near half court. Beckham Reese on him. They'll come to screen. They'll throw over to Jepson. He'll take another three. This one's short. Off the front iron. Rebound, an outlet pass down to Maverick Sorensen on the right side. Swing it up top, Beckham Reese. 1:20 to go in the second quarter. Ty Jones now on the left wing. They want to go in the post to Thurgood. They come to double team. Now they'll swing it back around up top. Cash Avery on the right side. He's fouled on the dribble drive. (31-14). Still, I'm not used to seeing this kind of point production from the Bears. Is this a freeway in front of us, Josh?
I'm thinking it is.
Like the only walkway in the whole gymnasium is right in front of us. Adams up top for Bear River. They'll throw into the high post. That's kicked by Ryan Jensen. Ready to set up a chair down there so no one can walk in front of us. Thurgood will inbound for the Bears. They'll throw into Adams. They'll throw over to the right side to Sorensen. Adams cuts through. They'll get it on the short corner to Ty Jones. Hands back to Kaser Thurgood at the free throw line, and he knocks another one down. 33-14. Here's a quick corner three from Box Elder on the other end. That's missed. Backside rebound tapped around. Kaser's got to come up with that, and now he'll get one. He'll come down the left side. 40 seconds to go. Throws into the high post to Sorensen. Kicks it over to the baseline. Ty Jones rattles around and out, and strong rebound taken that time by Ryan Jensen for Box Elder. Quickly to the other end. Drives into the paint. Hands back to Jepson, and Bridger Adams reaches in to tie him up. A jump ball.
Great job by Bridger Adams. Understand, bigger guy on you, but the worst thing Jepson could do, bring that ball down, and as soon as he did, Bridger Adams right there.
I think Jepson was thinking about going up for another two-hand flush, so it's good that Adams got in there.
It's a good thing he didn't, because he would have took Adams right with him. Probably would have put him in there too.
20 seconds to go. Bridger Adams will bring it front court for the Bears. They're content to hold for the last shot. We got Ty Jones in the high post. He'll come out and get it, kick it over to Thurgood. He'll take another three, and that's good. Kaser Thurgood has caught fire here in the second quarter. 22-point lead for the Bears, and here's a quick three on the other end to end the half. And just as you mentioned, Josh, the final 2 minutes were owned by the Bears as they take a 22-point lead into halftime. 36 for our Bears, 14 for the Bees. We'll take a short break on 104.9 The Ranch.
Claire on Valley View Highway is so darn busy, it's because they serve up the best hot made-to-order breakfast, lunch, and dinners around. And it just gets better and better. Make sure to stop and fill up your car and yourself at Riverside Corner Sinclair.
Say goodbye to frozen feet and hello to warm toes. CNR Trailer Sales RPMs. Build trailer features heated the only one in the industry. Learn more at CNR Trailer Sales 43. (3048) online rtrl.com.
In a world of ordinary flooring options, there's only one that's truly indestructible. Castelite, the ultimate destination for strength, durability, and timeless beauty. With tile, brick, and paver displays, witness their indestructible products online at castelite.com.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best Hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best Hardware.
Mike Knorr has been keeping drains open for the Bear River Valley for over 40 years. Mike and his team are always ready for an emergency. Mike Knorr Plumbing can handle it quickly. Call him today, 257-0646, or see them at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
It's time for cold weather fun. Golden Spike Power Sports in Tremonton carries Polaris snow machines to get you in and out of the backcountry. Golden Spike Polaris has a snowmobile you'll love with all models available. Golden Spike Power Sports, Tremonton. Online at gspike.com. Got car problems? At K&N Automotive, they've got the knowledge, equipment, and expert staff to find the solution. From complex issues to routine maintenance, they've got you covered. And with their lifetime warranty on most repairs, you can drive with peace of mind. Visit K&N Automotive today.
Welcome back, Bears fans, inside Bear River High School, as it's the rivalry game between Bear River and Box Elder in the home opener for the Bear River boys basketball team, and they're up big 36-14 over the Bees in a half that was totally dominated by the Bears on the defensive end and on the offensive side of the ball. Tonight's halftime show is brought to you by Golden Spike Electric. Don't let Mother Nature spoil your night. Get a Generac backup generator installed today. Call Golden Spike Electric at 257-3016. Coming into this matchup, Bear River 0-3, Box Elder 0-2, and so far, Josh, it's been the home team, the Bears, come out with all the life and energy, again, on both sides of the floor.
Yeah, Bear River sure not playing like a team that's 0-3, and I think that's a little bit what we touched on in the pregame show is you go down to that north-south battle, and, yeah, you play three southern schools, but those three southern schools are all good. So you walk away with, 3 losses, but you feel really good in those 3 losses. And, tonight they have just been extremely just active. I mean, that's the best word to describe them right now. It's not just in one area. It's active on defensive. It's active on the offensive side. It's active in the passing lanes. It's active closing out. It's rebounding. It's boxing out. It's the little things that they're doing right. I mean, it's like Bridger Adams there right towards the end dives in on a bigger guy that drops the ball down and forces a jump ball that turns the ball over. I mean, it's those little things, and it's just being honest, Trent, it's those little things that the team last year that we felt like between me and you underachieved didn't do that this team is doing tonight at least.
Yeah, when you mention the activity level, usually on the stat sheet, if you're the more active team, you win the rebound battle and you win the steals. And right now, Bear River's doing both. The out-rebounding Box Elder and the turnover battle, Bear River's winning that big time, which is translated into a lot of fast break opportunities for the Bears. But what's impressed me even more, Josh, is even when the Bears aren't in transition, it seems like their offense is getting started instantly. The shot clock has never been an issue, and the Bears have gotten a ton of wide open looks from the three-point line, and so far shooting it pretty well.
Yeah, absolutely. I think for me, one of the big things that I noticed in that first half was the willingness to shoot the ball. I felt like last year and in previous years, there's almost been a little bit of a hesitation to shoot the ball, like a pass first. I'm a little bit not afraid to shoot, but a little hesitant to shoot. This is a team that they're not afraid to shoot the ball, and I like it. Tyden Jones isn't afraid to shoot that 10 to 15-foot jump shot. Cody Nelson's came out and looked absolutely fantastic tonight. Kaser Thurgood is the catalyst of this team. He's going to be the scorer. He's got 15 points already, and really a quiet 15 points. Like you look down the score sheet and you're like, oh, he's got 15 points. But watching the game, you're like, where did he get his 15 points?
Yeah, and he ran 9 of those off, I think, in a matter of about a minute and a half.
11 in the second quarter alone. So it honestly, like the best way to describe it, it's a completely different team. It's a completely different momentum, completely different offense from what we felt the last couple of years.
Yeah, I think you hit it right on the head when you mentioned how everyone's willing to shoot the ball. There hasn't been one player that's come into this game that's hesitated when they're open, whether it's Ty Jones, which we wondered how aggressive would he be on the offensive side of the ball. Cody Nelson, Maverick Sorensen came in and was just a spark plug around the basket. Kaser shot it well. Cash Avery, I thought, made a lot of plays as far as getting in, breaking in the paint and finding guys open. Just exciting. So the first half is done. Bear River leading by 22 over Box Elder, 36-14. We're on pace for 72 points. The last 2 seasons, it was break 50, and you might have a chance.
Yeah,
so this is fun.
We were on countdown to 55 in the last 2 years. I mean, this would be This would be big if we scored this many points. We're out here running like Utah State's offense.
Yeah, I think Utah State, the first 3 games were averaging 99 points a game?
105.
Holy
the first 3
smokes.
games.
We won't mention who they were playing. Anyway, we'll take a short break.
Hey, they just beat Iowa. Okay?
I know, that was awesome. That was fantastic.
Get off their case, Trent. We're 4-0. Play St. Bonavard on Thursday, all right?
We'll take a short break. We'll be back for the tip-off of the second half between Bear River and Box Elder on 104.9 The Ranch.
Mike Knorr Plumbing serves Tremonton, Cache Valley, and beyond. Mike Knorr Plumbing brings expertise and reliability to every job. Call the pros with almost half a century of experience. A Best of Northern Utah and Reader's Choice winner, Mike Knorr Plumbing. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
Late, 0 degrees. Nothing. Is your car ready for the cold? Let K&N Automotive test, and if needed, replace your battery for peace of mind. Visit K&N Automotive in Tremonton today.
If you enjoyed a delicious bowl of cereal this morning, chances are it was produced by Post Consumer Brands cereals right here in Tremonton. Post is involved in every aspect of the community. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites because they are true to their roots.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed are local companies who produce high-quality organic flour for home and commercial kitchens. Rest assured, when you purchase one of their products, you'll get the very best. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collinston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Are you preparing the perfect feast? Kent's Market in Tremonton has the best price. Groceries, produce, and meats. And the deli at Kent's Market has veggie platters and party sandwiches. Shop at the Best of North winner, Kent's Market.
Welcome back, Bear River. Bear River fans inside Memorial Gymnasium tonight for the home opener for our Bear River Bears against the Box Elder Bees, and it's been all Bear River, 36-14, big 22-point lead for the Bears as we're just about ready to get things rolling here. I guess they don't tip it off in the second half. You just inbound it and go. Special thanks to Golden Spike Electric for sponsoring our halftime show. For the latest news about what's going on in your community, it's found on Cache Valley Daily, including photo galleries and replays of local sports. Again, that's CacheValleyDaily.com. Box Elder will have it to start the second half, third quarter. Football, basketball, I got a transition. Jeez. My goodness. I'll get there. Give me a few games. Left corner three for the first possession from Box Elder is no good. Rattles out for Ryan Jensen. Rebound taken by Reese, and he'll throw over to Bridger Adams.
And that right there is one of the key differences of the game. Now Box Elder 1 for 10 from behind the arc so far tonight.
Cash Avery gets a screen from Ty Jones. Avery will pull up from the free throw line and knock it down. Good start for Cash here in this third quarter. Box Elder on the right wing. They'll hand it to Carter Buchanan. He's had a few bright moments here in this game, but not enough as the Bees trail big. Here's a drive by Jepson. Throws over nicely underneath to McKay Deem on the backside for an easy layup. Thurgood handles for Bear River. Ty Jones in the high post. He'll come to screen. Nope. They'll throw over to Cash. Now Jones will screen for Cash. Just inside the three-point line. Throws up a jumper. No good. Rebound Mason Jepson for the Bees. He'll bring it front court. Hand back to Deem. He'll take a deep three, and that's good. McKay Deem, after the easy layup, shoots a deep three and knocks it down. Here's Avery on the left wing. 38-19 Bear River. And this pass goes past the ear of Ty Jones and into the Bear River student section. And Box Elder will take it on the turnover.
So McKay Deem coming out, he'd only shot one shot from the field in the first half. Comes out and goes 2 for 2. Give him an instant 5 points, and he's tied for leading scorer.
38-19 Bears. Here's Deem on the drive. He'll kick it out. Buchanan with the little James Harden step back three, and he knocks it down, and he's fouled. As Cody Nelson came in on that last dead ball for the Bears, he replaced Cash Avery. So just like that, down to 16, 38-22, and Buchanan will be at the line to complete the 4-point play. Free throw is up and no good. Rebound taken by Reese. He'll throw over to Bridger Adams on the left side. He'll bring it front court. Adams will throw over to Thurgood. Couldn't see what's happening. People were walking in front of me. So Box Elder takes it on the turnover. Jepson will kick it out. They'll swing it to the Deem in the corner. Hands back to Jepson in the high post. Got to do something. And lefty layup is no good. Gets his own rebound. Goes back up and scores, and he's fouled. So the floodgates have opened here in the last minute and a half for Box Elder. They're back at the line. Chance for a three-point play. And have a timeout on the floor as Box Elder has cut this to a 14-point lead with a chance to get it to 13. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take it as well. 38 for Bear River, 24 for Box Elder on 104.9 The Ranch.
Online at kentsgrocery.com.
Kent's Market in Tremonton has all your grocery needs, but did you know they have an amazing sporting goods section with scopes, bullets, hunting licenses, and more? Kent's in Tremonton is your local drop-off for dry cleaning. Kent's Market in Tremonton, more than a grocery store. Do you have a backup generator, or have you explored the options of adding one to your home? Golden Spike Electric can find the right model for your needs. Find them online at gsegenerators.com or call 435-257-3016.
Frank May Ski-Doo has a deal on select 24 Can-Am models, rebates up to $3,000 on SSV units and $1,000 on ATVs, and 2.99% financing for 36 months. Frank May Ski-Doo in Honeyville. 4-time Best of Northern Utah gold medalist. See store for details.
38-24 Bear River over Box Elder in the third quarter. In a game that Bear River led 22 plus here in the third, and it's now down to 14 as Box Elder's gone on a little flurry here with a couple of three-point plays and a 4-point play. You can score them in bunches when you get them that way. So Jepson's at the line for the Bees to try and complete the three-point play. And he misses it. They've missed a few free throws tonight, that's for sure.
They've only made one.
It's got to be their 7th or 8th attempt. Ty Jones up top. He'll hand over to Kaser Thurgood. He'll fake the three. Now throw over to Cody Nelson. Back to Kaser on the cut. He goes up and makes it, and he'll be at the line for a three-point play.
And that's what you got to do if you're Bear River. You come out of a timeout, they're going on a run. You got to bring your guy that is your scorer, put him on the court, give him the ball, say, go get us a bucket, kind of stem the tide a little bit, and that's what Kaser Thurgood does.
Excellent job, too, of finishing through contact. Something that's not always easy for players to learn how to do. Just shows you the completeness of Kaser's game. Able to score in the paint and at the three-point line, and he knocks down the free throw. It's back to a 17-point lead, 41-24, 5:40 to go in the third quarter. Bearville will come to trap, and it's thrown away, taken away by Bridger Adams. He'll kick it over to Thurgood. He'll pull up for three. It's good! A little half-court trap from the Bears created a turnover, and Kaser makes them pay. And here's another turnover thrown out of bounds. Some nice change of pace, Josh. I wonder if that was talked about in the huddle. Hey, let's pick up a little bit of the defensive pressure.
Yeah, definitely those last two possessions, a lot more of the defensive pressure we saw in the first half. Kind of came out a little lackadaisical to start the third quarter here.
Ty Jones up top, hands back to Kaser. Fakes right, goes left, pulls up, yeah, just a little flat. Didn't have quite the arch on that one. Rebound taken by Jepson. He'll bring it to the front court himself, and he'll pull up for three. No good. And Bridger Adams on the rebound. He'll bring it slowly to the front court. He'll throw it cross court to Beckham Reese. Now back to Ty Jones. He'll let it fly from three. That's a little long off the back iron. Rebound Kaser as it was tapped over by Beckham Reese. 4:38 to go. Bear River back up by 20. Reese on the right wing up top. Cody Nelson. He'll fake right, go left all the way to the basket, and they've got a hold of his arm, and he'll be at the line for two. Another great move from Cody Nelson.
Like I say, Cody's games,
it's smooth.
It reminds me a lot of a Chris Bosch.
Yeah.
Like just long, lanky smoothness. Kind of has that long, a little bit longer drawn out shot.
Knocks down the first free throw.
And you better be impressed that I'm pulling a Chris Bosch reference.
Yeah. I am impressed. Cash Avery comes back in for the Bears. Short on the second. Cody gets his own rebound, floats it up, and that goes hard off the back iron. Rebound taken by Jepson for Box Elder. He'll come front court, drive into the high post, kick it over to the left wing. That's Vrains. Now back to Jepson. He fakes left, goes into the paint, knocked down by Beckham Reese. It goes off the hands of Vrains, and that's another turnover. Bear River will take the ball. Very active hands tonight from Bear River. Kaser will bring it front court, right side, just in front of Coach Shaw. Now he'll move back to the middle of the floor. Maverick Sorensen has it back cut from Cash Avery, and that pass was just a little bit too far in front of him. Steal. Buchanan on the left wing, and that's taken away by Thurgood, and now he's on the floor, and they slam heads in the process, and Jepson's going the other way for Box Elder. Underhand scoop is good, and the foul. Hectic play there as Kaser Thurgood had the steal and then lost control of the ball, and on the scrum, Mason Jepson ends up with it, goes underneath the basket, wraps it around and in, and he'll be at the line for another chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, and I felt like Maverick Sorensen played great defense there, forced him to go really far underneath the basket. Jepson just able to kind of muscle his way through.
Missed another free throw.
They are 1 for 9 now from the free throw line.
45-26 Bear River. Beckham Reese up top. He's going to take the deep three, just a little short, and rebound taken by Ryan Jensen for the Bees. Jensen, he'll lefty dribble to the high post, throw over to Jepson. He'll fake left, go right into the paint, kick it over to Buchanan. He'll fake the step back three, and it's taken from him by Kaser Thurgood. More active hands from the Bears. Cash Avery now on the right wing as Coach Shaw wants to set up a play. He'll hand to Thurgood up top. 3:07 to go in the third quarter. Avery gets it back to Thurgood on the right baseline. He'll jump it up. That's a little long. Rebound, Maverick Sorensen. He'll go up, throw it over to Beckham Reese. He'll take the left corner three. That's short. Rebound tapped around, and Carter Buchanan comes away with it for the Bees. A couple of nice looks there on that possession from the Bears. Buchanan picks up his dribble, now hands over to Jepson. Mason Jepson wants to drive. Sorensen kind of bodies him up on the drive, and they'll say he gets him with the body.
But that's a foul that you like if you're Maverick Sorensen, you're the Bears coaching staff. Stop him from getting downhill before he can even start. You kind of take his momentum away. What we've seen so far from Jepson is when he can get going, watch out.
Yeah,
you better be making a business decision if he's coming down the lane with open space, because that guy can jump.
More athletic than I thought initially, and when they clear out the floor and let him drive, he can do it.
That's what they all say about me, Trent. More athletic than initially they thought.
That might have been the most false thing you've said in our history together. But I agree with some of it. I'd have never thought you were a great golfer, and I've seen you hit the golf ball. Great golfer. Guess you could play baseball pretty good, too. Yeah. I didn't see much of that. But
yeah.
Box Elder will inbound under their own basket over on the left wing. Here's a left-handed drive. Goes right out of bounds. That'll be Bear River's ball as Ryan Jensen dribbled it off his leg. .2:26 to go in the third quarter. Bear River up 19, 45-26. Bridger Adams front court. They'll go left side, Cash Avery. He'll look for a screen from Ty Jones. He's got it. Gets all the way to the basket, floats it up with the right hand, and he's fouled on the way in. I love that tuck move, Josh, when they break and then they kind of just bear hug that ball until they get to the hoop.
Well, and there was a little bit of hesitation there, too, that kind of allowed it to open up, allowed a defender to suck you out to the outside a little bit, that gave him that extra space. So that's something that the Bears are going to need from Cash Avery a lot this year.
Steps up to the free throw line. The first one is short. So Cash Avery out there with Bridger Adams, Cody Nilsson, Ty Jones, and Maverick Sorensen. Second free throw is good, and Bears back up by 20. Just over 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Mason Jepson handles at half court, looks to make a move. They come to trap. They'll throw it over in the right wing. Now back up top to Jepson. They trap him again, and here's Maverick Sorensen on the steal. He lobs out in front to Bridger Adams. Hands back to Maverick. Up with the right hand scoop and scores. Great decision from Adams. He was probably going to get his shot blocked, and hands back to Maverick. Knocks it down. Jepson left wing, fakes right, goes left all the way into the post, kicks it over to name Gunderson for three, and that's missed. Backside rebound, Box Elder, and they'll reset with Jepson up top. He'll look for a screen. He'll drive left baseline, cut off by Ty Jones. Cody Nelson comes over to trap. It's knocked down, but saved by Box Elder, and then his bounce pass is taken away by Cash Avery. Cash Avery loses it in the backcourt, but picks it up, and they'll reset with Cody. Now swinging around to Adams. Cash is in the post if they want to go there. They will. Back to the basket. Fades away at the free throw line, knocks it down. Cash Avery. I am impressed with the development of Cash Avery's game. I expected to see him just sitting out at the three-point line, totally involved in every aspect of the offense.
Absolutely. But even just the development of this entire team, like, give credit to this entire team for their development. I mean, you got guys who are contributing that, I wouldn't necessarily have said or expected to see that. I mean, I'm going to go even down the list and go to a Bridger Adams and a Maverick Sorensen, who on that last possession, I think Bridger Adams has done a great job at the point guard position and kind of stabilizing that position for them. Maverick Sorensen has been an animal, just kind of been all over the place. He's kind of like a little Energizer bunny, honestly. So I like that aspect. But just a team that, big development from this team on a lot of different areas.
Absolutely. I didn't know what to expect coming to the gym tonight. With the Bears team that's 0-3, I didn't see any of the first three games, unfortunately. But what I'm seeing here tonight looks really good for the Bears offensively. And the activity on defense has been impressive. Lots of turnovers generated by the Bears, lots of open looks, easy buckets.
Yeah, it's a fun style of basketball to watch. It's going to be an exciting style of basketball to watch. I mean, here we are starting the fourth quarter, and this team's already scored 50 points. That's not something we're used to seeing at all. Now, with that being the case, it also is a style of basketball that has some of its downfalls, and you know, you'll see that at times too. But when things are clicking like they are, it's a type of offense that can put up 60, 70 points, which in a high school basketball game is a ton.
And it almost feels like Box Elder's been sped up a little bit more than maybe they would like, and it's caused them to make some quick decisions where it was like, well, why did you throw that pass there? Well, they've sped themselves up a little too much.
And that's partially what this style of offense and style of play does, is it makes teams play out of their game.
So out of the timeout, Box Elder will bring it front court. Gunderson right side. They'll throw to the high post. That's Ryan Jensen. They'll swing it around to the other side of the floor. Crew Peterson will handle. Now kick it over to the left corner. Fake the three. Drive in there, and Ty Jones over there to try and cut him off baseline. He'll pick up the foul.
That's one thing we're going to have to see Ty Jones work on and improve on throughout the year is he kind of has a little bit of those football hands where he wants to put it inside on the defender.
Yep.
You got to stay wide on that defender. That way he can't get called for those hand checks.
So to the free throw line is the Bears. That's their 5th team foul. Ryan Jensen steps to the line and missed another free throw. Box Elder makes their free throws. Instead of being down by 24, you're at least in that 15-point range as well as the Bears have played. The next free throw is also missed. Rebound taken by number 35, Jackson Jepson. They'll swing it around the other side of the floor. Vrains will drive baseline, throws back. Here's Gunderson, I should say. He kisses a little 6-footer off the glass for the score. Cutler Christensen back in for Bariver. Now Cash Avery handles up top. Swing it back over to Christensen. Now up top to Bridger Adams. He'll drive into the paint all the way to the basket. Goes up for the shot. It's knocked away out of bounds. Bariver will inbound under their own basket. Maverick Sorensen will trigger the inbound. He'll throw out to Avery, who fakes the three, drives all the way to the basket. Righty layup just a little bit short. Gets his own rebound. Floater's up, no good. Here's Christensen on the baseline jumper. That's no good. And look at Maverick Sorensen battling, but it's taken by Jackson Jepson, and Box Elder's off and moving down the right side of the floor. Crew Peterson. Lefty dribble. Gunderson to screen. Now he'll go into the high post. Kicks back to him. Nothing doing. And they don't get the shot off to end the third quarter. Good defensive possession for the Bears, as that'll end the third quarter with Bear River 50. Box Elder 28 on 104.9 The Ranch.
Do you know who to call when you need your electrical system serviced? Gem Electric in Tremonton can get you taken care of. That's John Miller at Gem Electric. Call Gem Electric today at 257-7113. You'll find their service and expertise is shocking.
For over 25 years, Bob's Body Shop has been the Bear River Valley's leader in auto body repair, windshield replacement, and auto detailing. They are a preferred insurance repair shop. Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Frank May Skidoo in Honeyville has been family operated since '68, 3 generations deep, sharing our passion for the great outdoors. Swing by and let's chat snow, share stories, and find the perfect Skidoo for you. Visit frankmayskidoo.com for a slice of our history.
Hanson Motor Company isn't just another dealership. We're your friends and your neighbors. We grew up here.
At Hanson Motors, you're not just a customer, you're family. We're here for the long haul because we're in this together. Hanson Motors, local, loyal, and proud to serve our community.
Welcome back, Bears fans. Start of the fourth quarter. Bear River up big, 50-28 over the visiting Box Elder Bees. The first home game of the season for the Bears. And it's been a good one. Reese will inbound for Bear River into the backcourt to Bridger Adams. Thurgood cuts through, goes to get it up top. Good defense from Vrains from Box Elder, knocks it away, goes into the backcourt. Bear River recovers. Now Thurgood on the left wing, fakes left, goes right. Now hands back to Cash Avery. He'll try and drive into the post, kicks it over to Kaser. And Cash will post up. They've got him there if they want it. Cash will get it. Back to the basket. Fades baseline, throws it up and in. Cash Avery, what a move.
God, I bet he wishes he was 6'5".
Man, that's a tough shot. 52-28 Bears. The other end. Peterson knocks away, hands over to Gunderson. Now back up top to Vrains. Swing it over to Jackson Jepson. Ryan Jensen trying to get to the basket, nothing doing. Swings it cross court, skip pass, now into the corner. Vrains drives to the basket, lefty shot, no good. Followed up by Jepson, that's no good, and Tyden Jones grabs it for a jump ball. Really different offense from the Bees when Mason Jepson isn't in the game. Mass substitutions now for Box Elder as Mason Jepson comes back in, along with McKay Deem, who made 3 shots there in the third quarter to kind of ignite the only real run that Box Elder went on.
Yeah, he took 2 shots, made 2 baskets, and then didn't shoot the ball again.
Yeah, it was interesting.
You know, and Trent, as we talk about that, I don't know what we're waiting on, what we're discussing, but as we talk about, you know, this new style of Bears offense, and I'm going to call it a new style because it's not what we've seen over the last few years, the way that you combat that is, and what Box Elders, when they've been successful against it, is when you are physical. If it's going to be when the Bears face that team that's kind of a little more over physical that wants to push them around, that's going to kind of be the con against this type of offense.
The inbound play is a lob to Carter Buchanan, and Cash Avery a little bit too close. He'll pick up the foul, and Buchanan will be at the line. Buchanan's first free throw is up, and that's good. Greer's Hardware. Greer's Do It Best Hardware is always looking to improve your shopping experience. See them at the Tremont Center or call 257-7749. That's Greer's Hardware. Buchanan's second free throw. It's up and no good. Rebound Ty Jones. Just under 7 minutes to go in the game. Bear River leading 52-29. Adams left wing. Ty Jones comes up to screen. Thurgood comes through. They'll throw it to him on the left wing. He drives, kicks back. Cash Avery, deep 3, and that's good. It's kind of Kaser Thurgood in the third quarter, and now it's Cash Avery throwing down the scoring here in the fourth. Deem on the left wing for Box Elder. Got 2 guys in the post. He'll drive it to the basket himself. He's met by Thurgood. Kicks it out to Mason Jepson. Baseline. One hand slam over Bridger Adams, who I think made the decision. He's just going to lay down.
Yeah, get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Oh, that was pretty cool. Got to say, that's pretty impressive from Jepson. His athletic ability. On the other end, ball's taken away by Ryan Jensen on the turnover, and Box Elder will come back the other way. Quick drive to the basket. Buchanan, he'll float one off the glass and score. So a little mini run here from the Bees. It's back to a 22-point game, 55-33. Kaser up top. Cash Avery back cuts. He'll pull up from 12 feet, jump around the rim and off. Rebound Ty Jones. He'll throw it back to Cash Avery in the paint. And back to Ty Jones, and he knocks down the 12-footer. Box Elder's wanting a 3 seconds, and I can't say that I blame him on that one. Cash was in there quite a while. Jepson on the right wing. He'll pull up for 3, and that's another air ball. He's followed up both of his dunks, Josh, with an air ball from the three-point line.
Yeah, he definitely is a player you let him shoot from the outside.
The dunks have taken a little bit out of him each time. He air balls at 3, and Bear River takes over. Cash Avery front court. He'll drive right baseline, hands back to Kaser, who had vacated the area, and it goes out of bounds just in front of the Bear River bench. 57-33 Bears, 5:08 to go. Crew Peterson front court for Box Elder. Jepson comes to screen. Now they'll swing it over to Deem. He'll take another deep 3, and he knocks another one down. Shoot it, man. I don't think he's missed a shot.
He missed 1 in the first quarter, but since then he's got 8 points.
Bears get it in the high post to Ty Jones. He'll pull up from there and knock it down from 18 feet. Love it from the big man. Bears back up by 23. Peterson gets the screen from Jepson on the other end. They'll swing it over to Deem, who fakes the three this time, and he traveled. Shuffled his feet. And Bear River will take over with just under 4.5 minutes to go in the game. Cash Avery inbounds, lobs it into Bridger Adams. Oh, trips over his foot. The ball will go out of bounds. They had a layup coming the other way as checking in for the Bears is number 25, Jace Burgess, excuse me. And he was posted up under the basket, was going to get that layup. Box Elder instead takes over on the turnover. Peterson on the dribble handoff. Now they'll throw into the post to Jepson. Thurgood on him, back cut by Buchanan, and Thurgood comes over to swat it out of bounds. Nice help defense from Kaser. Box Elder will inbound under their own basket. Crew Peterson to inbound. They'll lob it into Buchanan. Burgess on him. Tapped away by Thurgood. Excellent hands. Bridger Adams has it. Perfect pass. And Thurgood will lay it in for two more.
What a good pass there from Bridger Adams. Understanding where the defender was. A little bounce pass kind of around him.
Way out in front, too, and it landed right in Kaser's lap. Beautifully done. Here's a corner three thrown up by Ryan Jensen, and he knocks that one down for the Bees. 61-39 for Bear River. Little trap here from Box Elder. They get it to the high post to Thurgood, and he goes in and scores, and he's fouled. Josh, just the awareness of Bear River. Box Elder throws a quick trap on him, thinking, well, maybe we'll surprise them, and then the Bears know right where to be. Flash to the high post, easy bucket.
Well, and again, I'm going to say it's top to bottom. I mean, Bridger Adams, just two possessions. Yeah, two great passes, put the Bears right in the position to be successful. So, great job by him.
So Kaser to the line to try and complete the three-point play. And he does. 64-39. It's back to a 25-point lead. Mason Jepson, left wing for Box Elder. Buchanan screens. They'll throw it up to Deem. He'll dribble, drive into the paint. Nothing doing. Throws back to Jepson. He'll take the three. A little strong off the iron. Rebounded Cash Avery. Cash Avery up top. Kaser comes to screen for him.
Oh, that's not a moving screen.
Oh, interesting. Mercy rule. Got to throw in a few fouls now.
That was terrible. I didn't even stick the hip out on that one. That was terrible.
Box Elder takes over. Peterson front court for the Bees. He'll swing it over to the left side. Mason Jepson, lefty dribble, hands back to Ryan Jensen. Now back into the post. They come to double team. Cash reaches in to try and steal it. Now they'll swing it around. Deem takes another deep three, and it's no good, but they say Kaser got him on the closeout. So Deem will be at the line for three. Third personal foul on Thurgood. 2:46 to go in this game. Bear River up big as the first free throw from Deem is good. He'll get two more. Mike Knorr Plumbing, when you need someone to fix a leak quickly, call the Best of Northern Utah silver medalist Mike Knorr Plumbing, 257-0646. Second free throw is no good. Frank May Skidoo, find your best life on a Can-Am side-by-side from Frank May Skidoo, online at frankmayskidoo.com. And Post Consumer Brand Cereal, proud to bring you their annual cereal sale to benefit the United Way. Third free throw is good. Thurgood front court left side. Throws it cross court to Christensen, who's checked in for the Bears. Swing it over to Burgess. They'll throw it to Sorensen, who cross court to Christensen for three, just a little bit long. It's Cutler Christensen. And on the other end, a three-pointer's knocked down by Ryan Jensen on the right wing. A lot of subs in here for Bear River. Thurgood on the other end, throws a pass. Christensen takes another three in the left corner. And this one's knocked down. Good drive and kick from Kaser Thurgood. It's a drive by Deem, who throws one up off the glass wildly. It's no good. Rebound Cutler Christensen. He'll throw it down the left side to Andy Anderson, who is checked in for the Bears, and we'll get a timeout called by Coach Shaw. .148 to go. Time to thank some of our other great sponsors for tonight's game. Riverside Corner Sinclair, home to famous chicken strips, and was recognized in the best of northern Utah. Stop by on your way out of town. You'll be glad you did. Rudd Funeral Home in Tremonton and Garland. Treat your family with care and compassion in your time of need. Find them online at ruddfuneralhome.com. Hanson Motors, proud to be the only locally owned Chevy, GMC, and Cadillac dealer in Box Elder County. 3-time gold winner for new auto dealer in best of northern Utah. And as always, Gem Electric sponsors tonight's post-game show. Be sure to stick around after the game as we'll give you some stats and analysis, and we'll see if Coach Shaw can join us up here on the post-game show. Bear River will inbound. Micah Lewis is checked in, 5'9" junior. He'll hand in to Andy Anderson. Lewis on the left wing. Up top to Jackson Freeze. He'll hand off to Corver Riley. Back to Lewis on the right wing. Into Riley in the post. Looks to make his move. He's bumped there by number 10, Tate Klein for Box Elder, who's checked in.
I ran out of room on my sheet, Trent.
Porter Merrill is also out there for the Bears. Inbound, Bears will swing it up top to Freeze. Swing it over for a three from Lewis. That's a little strong and underneath. It's a good box out by Corver Riley, and as part of the box out, he decided to throw the Box Elder player to the floor.
Those two have only been in for 15 seconds. They already got quite the battle going. I like it.
1:24 to go. Bear River up by 23, 67-44. Both teams have cleared their benches. Kaysen Anderson on the left wing for Box Elder takes a strong drive. Was mauled on the way in. No call. It's all right. Andy Anderson brings it to the front court for Bear River. They'll throw it over to Micah Lewis. They'll swing it around to Freeze on the right wing. He'll fake the three, hand back to Lewis. He'll drive baseline, nothing doing. Back up top. Andy Anderson tries to throw it into the post. That's knocked away. Retrieved by Corver Riley. He'll drive in there. Righty hook is up and good. Under a minute to go now. Left wing Anderson for Box Elder gets a screen, goes all the way to the baseline, cut off, throws back up top, swing it around, wide open three from number 12. That's Grant Whitman. Rebound taken by Riley, who gets smashed again. Front court Anderson for the Bears. That's taken away by Whitman. They'll kick it over for an easy layup there from Kaysen Anderson. 69-46 is what's on the scoreboard. Front court. Bears will dribble it out. And that's going to wrap it up. Bear River wins the rivalry game against Box Elder in big fashion tonight as they controlled from start to finish. Reminder to stick around for the Gem Electric post-game show. A couple of our other sponsors for tonight's game: Spike Power Sports. Spike Polaris Honda is your local dealer for all the fun stuff, razors, four-wheelers, new and used. They service them too. Find more at gspike.com. C&R Trailer Sales, whether you need a trailer for your family or your stock, C&R Trailer Sales in Elwood has what you need. Find them online at crtrailer.com. We'll be back for the Gem Electric postgame show. It's Bear River 69, Box Elder 46.
Is no one's favorite discussion, but the relief of having everything in place when the hour of need arrives is a gift. Plan ahead.
Joan and Josh Rudd of Rudd Funeral Home will pay attention to the details to make your service a great one. Online at ruddfuneralhome.com.
Need new snow tires? K&N Automotive has the winter tires you need to stay safe on icy roads. They'll help you choose the right set and ensure they're expertly installed with tire pressure checks to keep you in control during the harshest winters. Don't let winter catch you off guard. Visit K&N Automotive in Tremonton today.
Hanson Motors has won gold 3 years in a row in the Best of Northern Utah contest. For 72 years, Hanson Motors has been your trusted Chevrolet, GMC, and Cadillac dealer. Your gold standard in Northern Utah.
Hanson Motors in Brigham City.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CashValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CashValleyDaily.com.
Auto owners pays what they owe, without any hassle. That's simple human sense.
At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, we treat you like a person, not just a policy. Call us today at 695-2300. 695-2300.
Golden Spike, your local source for Generac sales and service. Act now, and for a short time, take advantage of Generac's free 7-year warranty. Online at gsegenerators.com or call 257-3016.
Wonder why Riverside Corner Sinclair on Valley View Highway is so darn busy? It's because they serve up the best hot made-to-order breakfast, lunch, and dinners around. And it just gets better and better. Make sure to stop and fill up your car and yourself at Riverside Corner Sinclair.
Say goodbye to frozen feet and hello to warm toes. CNR Trailer Sales RPM Snowmobile Trailer features heated floors, the only one in the industry. Learn more at CNR Trailer Sales, 435-246-3048. Online at crtrl.com.
In a world of ordinary flooring options, there's only one that's truly indestructible. Castelite, the ultimate destination for strength, durability, and timeless beauty. With tile, brick, and paver displays, witness their indestructible products online at castelite.com.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best Hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best Hardware.
Welcome back, Bears fans, to the Gem Electric postgame show. If you're in need of electrical wiring for new construction or a remodel, call John Miller at Gem Electric, 257-7113. Bears win big in their home opener against Box Elder, 69-46. A game they dominated from start to finish. A couple of runs put in there by Box Elder, but nothing that was ever threatening. Great offensive performance and defensive performance from the Bears. And again, as Josh and I have mentioned multiple times, a completely different looking team from Bear River this season from what we've been accustomed to. Some of our other sponsors from tonight's game: K&N Automotive. When you need reliable auto repairs, visit K&N Automotive in Tremont. For fast, quality service from complex to routine, visit knautomotive.com. At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, they treat you like a person, not just a policy. Learn more by calling 695-2300. That's Levitt Group of Northern Utah. Appreciate all of our great sponsors for tonight's game and their support of Bear River Athletics throughout this academic year. Josh, I don't even know where to start. There's so many things that we can talk about today, but
yeah, we could put a podcast together about how great this team looked and the
impressive
excitement that I have. Let's just say that Coach Shaw and the coaching staff spent the NIL money really well this offseason. We don't have any. We're not like the Logan schools. we can't recruit over here. We're stuck with what we got. But great job, and I'll kind of let it go. As it looks like Coach Shaw is going to be up here to talk with you. So I'll give you kind of my thoughts after.
We'll get Coach Shaw up here on the Gem Electric postgame show. Hopefully that microphone is working.
Welcome back, fellas.
Oh, Josh is going to give you the headset. Look at that. Coach Shaw, we're back.
Welcome back.
Couldn't make the trip down south. Didn't really get to see what went on down there. But
good. Glad you weren't there.
The home opener against Box Elder, Josh and I weren't sure what to expect, but what we got tonight was a real treat, Coach. What was your take?
Yeah, no, I mean, at the end of the day, going back to last weekend, we just weren't consistent enough. We were great like this through moments. And we talked about, hey, that's not going to be good enough to win. Not in our region, not with our schedule. It's got to be all the time. And other than a stretch there in the second or the third quarter, which credit to Box Elder, I don't even think we necessarily weren't doing our stuff. They just they hit some shots there. We were consistent beginning to end. Everyone played well tonight. I thought a ton of guys gave us energy, gave us baskets, gave us rebound. I mean, this was the team effort. I'm really proud of what these guys did tonight.
One thing I mentioned to Josh was the evolution of Cash Avery's game from last year to this year. I kind of came out expecting him to be a shooter. He's going to spread the floor, knock down some shots. He did everything all over the floor. He played out of the post. He played off the dribble penetration. He knocked down open shots. His complete effort tonight, what do you attribute to his development?
Yeah, no, he's bought in. He's all bought into this team. And he's going to have success. He shoots the ball. He's a natural scorer, and that's what he's great at. He's going to be able to do that. I feel like right now he is all in. He's bought in. He'll make the extra pass when he needs to. He'll set the screen when he needs to. I think that's overlooked a little bit. He's rebounding well. His defense has been excellent to this point. I agree with you. We maybe had some question marks about him all the way around as a player. He's answered all of those. There's no question marks about who that kid is. I love him, and he's a leader for this team. He communicates well. He communicates with me, his teammates. They look up to him. They respect him. And when you got a guy that does everything, and your team looks up to him, guys are gonna follow, right? And you see it, right? Him and Ty Jones as well. Ty has been excellent. He has played 4 spectacular basketball games, and his ability to kind of step into some shots sometimes at that 5 spot, and he rebounded well. Between those two right now doing a little bit of everything, I think some of our younger guys, less experienced guys, are just following along with them, and you saw that tonight. And I love what those guys brought tonight.
That was going to be my next point, Coach, is no one tonight showed any hesitation on the floor. Everyone was willing to make a play, make the pass, take the shot. Maverick Sorensen came in, I thought was a huge spark plug. The way he battled on the boards, finished around the rim. Cody Nelson came in, was ready to shoot the ball and score. Bridger Adams quietly had a fantastic game as far as distributing the basketball, not turning it over. I mean, I could go top to bottom, as you mentioned, with everyone that came into that game, but is this what you're expecting the rest of the way, or was tonight one of those, hey, we're home, it's our home crowd, everyone probably played a little better than they should, or are you just expecting this to keep rolling?
No, I think this is who we are. I've seen it all summer. Now last weekend, I've seen that at times this summer too.
Sure.
We're a little inconsistent, but I've seen this a lot, and when we do this, summer basketball is a different animal, but we beat some really good teams, and we can beat really good teams when we play this way. I think Box Elder, they're young, maybe a little undersized in positions, but man, they got some players and they can shoot the ball. That is not a bad basketball team. They pushed Logan all the way to the end the other day. They're going to beat some good teams this year, and they're going to have games where they knock down some shots. And our key tonight, let's get out on that three-point line. About 75% of the offense is coming from that three-point line. That's a really good basketball team, and we did everything we needed to do to beat a good basketball team, and we did it all night long.
Yeah, I thought it was both sides of the floor. You guys got in more passing lanes tonight, had more hands on balls, tip passes, really flustered them on the offensive side of the ball. So things to look forward to. Coach, we won't keep you any longer, but way to get the first one at home, and we'll hope this just keeps rolling.
Yep, that was fun. Thank you, guys. Welcome back. We'll see you at the Winter Classic next weekend.
Yep, we'll be here.
All right, can't wait. Thank you all.
That was Coach Shaw on the Gem Electric postgame show. We'll bring Josh back in here, get a few more thoughts to wrap up, and we'll let him award the player of the game. Josh, you didn't hear anything I just said, but your final thoughts, and then give us your player of the game for tonight as well.
My final thoughts are, what an exciting brand of basketball. I didn't get to hear what Coach Shaw said.
He pretty much said, yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Oh, good. Well, that's what we like to hear. But no, like I say, just an exciting brand of basketball that I think, if you're a Bears fan and you like exciting, quick pace, up-tempo basketball, you need to come out and watch, because it is definitely different than anything I've seen in, I would say, the last 10 years of Bear basketball. So very exciting. You want me to give the player of the game? That's what you want me to do?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Well, it's Kaser Thurgood, 25 points.
Wow.
And you like I say, I looked down.
He
the
had
stretch,
that at the end of the third, didn't he?
No, I mean he went 4, 11, 5, and 5. So just consistency. But the thing reason why I would give it to him is, if you remember in the third quarter, Box Elder kind of started to go on that little bit of a run. Coach Shaw calls a timeout. They draw a play up for him. He comes down, makes a layup, draws a foul, gets a bucket, comes down, hits a 3, comes down, hits another 3. And right there, he just kind of stemmed that tide that Box Elder was trying to push forward. And that's what you've got to have. You've got to have a player that can do that. They can take control of a game in those moments, and he did that tonight, and huge credit. But you've got to there's a lot of guys on this team that are going to be fun to watch this year. Bridger Adams, Maverick Sorensen, Cash Avery had a very good night, 15 points. I think you start getting in some of those physicality matches. I think that's when you're going to see Tyden Jones really come to light, because I want to see him push some people around. I think you're going to see that. So this is a fun basketball team. I'm excited to watch. And we get to see them a ton, not starting next week, like 4 games in 5 days or something like that.
Yeah, I was just going to get to our next broadcast. The next game is the 3rd at Clearfield is what's on here on the schedule. Coach just mentioned the next games were the Winter Classic, but I think we got a game at Clearfield first, and then we will have games the 5th, 6th, and 7th against Union, St. Joseph, and Uinta. That'll be the Winter Classic here at home. So I'm pumped up. This could turn out to be an exciting, fun basketball season. I'm sure there'll be a few ups and downs along the way, but if they can play with this energy and score the ball with this kind of intensity, that's going to be tough for some teams to keep up. I'm excited for us in region play.
Yep, absolutely.
Appreciate everyone who joined us tonight on the broadcast. Again, you can tune in to all of our broadcasts at 104.9 The Ranch. Find us at CashValleyDaily.com. And remember, all of our road games this year will have live video streams as well, which you can find at CashValleyDaily.com, or search us on YouTube, Bear River Sports, and you should be able to find all of our streams there as well. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch everybody next time. You've been listening to Bear River Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
This Bear River Bears broadcast has been a presentation of 104.9 The Ranch and CashValleyDaily.com. Made possible by the support from Adams Wealth Advisors, McDonald's, Castelite, Academy Mortgage, Bob's Body Shop, Central Milling, Greer's Hardware, Gem Electric, Kent's Market, Golden Spike Electric, Mike Knorr Plumbing, Post Consumer Brand Cereals, Levitt Group of Northern Utah, Advanced Integrated Systems, Yes Printing, Rudd Funeral Home, IFA Country Store, Riverside Corner Sinclair, and CashValleyDaily.com. Catch the replay of tonight's game on Cash Valley